It has been said that Robert Merle Daniels was a psychopath. He would even state that he loved drinking and robbing. Just a life full of chaos with an ending just as wild. We are in Columbus, Ohio at Union Cemetery at the grave of Robert Merle Daniels, not to give him praise, but to bring you history of the devastating story. Robert Daniels was out on parole from Mansfield Reformatory. John West was too. These two parolees would link up on the outside. They were free and they could have chose to start their lives over, but their love for crime and chaos simply wouldn't allow that. On a drunken and chaotic evening, the two parolees began recounting all of the prison guards they felt had wronged them, the ones they felt had abused them, and would make the suggestion that revenge would be sweet. So the pair did the unthinkable when they went back to the city of Mansfield. Just imagine they had finally became free men on parole, and they would go back to the city of the prison looking for nothing but trouble. Trouble is what they would find. It has been said that the crime spree was one of the darkest events to ever occur in Mansfield. The beginning of their crime spree began when they visited a tavern. They would take the life of the owner, and another woman would be left wounded. When the woman began telling the reporters what had happened, the townspeople and newspapers began referring to the small gang as Mad Dog Killers. Another name popped up, Willis Red Harris, an employee at the prison. The two plotted their revenge on Harris, making their way to where they thought he lived. They wouldn't find Red Harris, but they would find John Nibel, who supervised the farm at Mansfield. The duo would forcibly take John, his wife, and his daughter to a field just adjacent to the house. There they would force them to the ground and without mercy take the lives of all three. The events would lead to a manhunt, and during a routine traffic stop, John West would panic. He would start firing at the officers. This ultimately led to the death of West, and Daniels was apprehended. He would stand trial and be found guilty. He confessed without hesitation. He would state that he really wanted Red, but couldn't find him. He was not only boastful, but unapologetic, even going so far as to wink at the crowd. A true psychopath. On January 3rd, 1949, he would be executed in the electric chair. History is not always pretty, and it's certainly not fun to tell these heinous stories, but it's history, and it still happened. If you like cemetery and history channels, please subscribe and join me. I'm also going to have several links in the description that I think you will find interesting. Once again, from Union Cemetery in Columbus, Ohio, I will see you again soon.